second graders. We're going to start today by doing a little bit of a review of what we learned about before winter break. So we have a number like this, 325, and we're adding 26 to it. And we've been practicing with using our place value circles, so I'm going to pull those out today. I'm going to always start by building the numbers when I'm adding them together. So I'm going to build 325, so I need 300s, 2 10s for 20, and 5 1s for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to be adding 26. So I add nothing else in the hundreds, but I do need 2 of those again for 20. And I need 6 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I always want to start by adding up my ones. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ones. So I have 11 ones. Now, I know that I cannot put an 11 in the ones place because an 11 is a 10 and a 1, right? And so I can only put ones in the ones place. What happens is I need to regroup. So I regroup by taking 10 of those ones and turning them into a 10. So I am left with this 10 and this 1 to make 11. But a 10 cannot live here, so the 10 needs to go over here to the tens place. I give myself a reminder by putting a 1 in the tens column here. So I'm going to erase that 1 there because there's only 1 in the ones place. Now I'm going to add up all my tens. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. I can also look here and see 2 plus that 1 more. And so I'm going to put a 5 in my tens place. And then I have my hundreds. There's 3 hundreds. I'm adding no more hundreds, so it just remains a 3 because 3 plus 0 is 3. Okay, so you know how to regroup your ones, and now we're going to look. Sorry, my dog was going after a squirrel. Okay, so now we're looking at regrouping tens. So let's take a look at this one. So again, we're going to build it. So I'm going to build 336, 300s, 3 10s, 6 1s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there's 336. Now I need to build 96. So I have no hundreds in this number, but I do have a lot of tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, and then I'm going to need 6 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so as always, I start with my ones. I'm going to add them up. I know 6, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I counted by 2s. So we have 12 ones. So that means we need to do some regrouping. So I'm going to take 10 of these ones and turn it into a 10. So now we have 10 plus 2 ones for 12, and I know that 10 needs to live over here. So this turns into just 2 ones. And then I'm adding 10 over here. I always like to put a mark there to remind me that I have 1 more 10 in the tens column now. Okay, now I need to add up all of my tens. There's quite a few of them. So I have 9 plus this extra one, well, that's 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 13 tens, and 13 tens is 130. So if we count by tens, we can see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. So 130, that has 100 in it, so it cannot live over here in the tens column. So what I'm going to have to do is I need to regroup my tens now, just like I have with my ones. And so what I need to do is I need to take 10 of these tens and turn it into a 100. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And if I have a 100 and 3 tens, that equals that 130. But I know that that 100 cannot live over here. It needs to go over here to the 100s column. And so for 30, so I have a 2 here, so I have 2 ones, and now I have 3 tens for 30. Okay, so now I need to add up all my hundreds. So I had 300. Oh, I want to add in one of those there too, to remind myself that there's now a 100 that came over here that got regrouped into the hundreds column. Okay, so now I have 4 hundreds, 3 plus that extra one. So my answer is 432. Let's do one more. Let's add the numbers 145 to 266. I want to start by building because I'm adding them together. So 145, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 145, and then I build 266, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 6 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so again, I always want to start by adding my ones together. So if I know that 5 and 5 is 10, plus that one more, right? Because I'm thinking about how this is a 5 and a 1. 5 and 5 is 10, plus one more. I know this is going to be 11 ones. So I know I can put a 1 here, but I know that I need to regroup 10 of these ones into a 10. So I have a 10 and a 1, so I know to move that 10 over, so I'm going to remind myself here, move that 10 over here. So I'm left with just 1 in the ones column. Okay, now let's look at my 10s. Okay, so I have a 6 and a 4. I know that equals 10 plus one more. So that should be 11 10s. I'm going to confirm here. 11 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that equals 110. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. I know that 100 can't go here, right? We can't have more than 9 10s here. And so I'm going to take 10 of them away, and I'm going to turn it into a 100. So now I have 110, but I know that the 100s don't live here. So this needs to turn into a 10 because this is going to move over here. So if I'm looking up here again, I knew it was 10 plus 1. So the 1 can go here for 110, and then the other 10 10s turn into 100, so they move to the hundreds column. And lastly, I'm going to add all my hundreds together. So I have 2 plus this one, 3 plus 4, 2 plus 3 plus 4, 400. So my answer becomes 411. So today you're going to do something similar, and here it is, right? 411, 411. In your math books, you're going to solve some similar math equations, looking at place value circles. We're going to look at pages 57 and 58. Your pages for the week are 57, 58, 59, and 60. Okay, so on this page, let me zoom in a little bit for you. You're going to be doing similar problems where you're going to have to do some regrouping maybe on some of these. And so you're going to look at these, add the numbers together, and so on, just like we did in the examples today. And same on the back page too. You're going to be adding these numbers together, build them on top of each other just like we've been doing. And then at the very bottom of this page, zoom out a bit, you're going to find the missing numbers. This one is a little bit trickier. Let me raise it up here. Okay, so you're going to figure out, okay, 3 plus what is going to equal 6? So to figure out what number would go there. And then it says 5 plus 8, so what number would go there? And then what number would go there? So the answer comes out to 900 and something and 6. 900 something and 6. So you're going to try and figure out what is missing. A bit of a challenge. Same thing here. What plus blank would equal 9? And then 7 plus blank equals 1. So I might have to do some regrouping in order for that to be a 1. So try and see if you can figure that one out. And that is it for today. Again, make sure you use your place value circles for help. Seeing it is a really helpful way of learning how to do the regrouping. All right, good luck to you.